Jai Hind to all. Now, last video we discussed what is vector and what are the properties of vector and product of vector. Today we have to discuss what is vector product or cross product of two vectors and the problems regarding to that topic. In the second video I have discussed some special problems based on vectors. Okay, now we start the class. Now we discuss next section of vectors, vector product. Now last video we discussed what is scalar product and how to find the problems using the concept of scalar product. Today we discuss about what is vector product. First of all, we define definition. Definition of vector product. Second name of vector product is cross product. Definition states that if vector A and vector B are two non-zero vectors, then the vector product of vector A and cross product of vector A and vector B is defined as A cross B is equal to mod A into mod B into sin theta into vector n cap. For define product of vectors, two vectors have the same initial starting point. Then the definition states that vector A cross B is equal to mod A into mod B into sin theta into n cap. The proof is not important discussion. So by heart the definition, A cross B is equal to mod A into mod B into sin theta into n cap, where theta is the angle between vector A and vector B, and n cap is the unit vector which is perpendicular to vector A and vector B. A ki B ki perpendicular n cap. So also write in the form A cross B is equal to mod A is a scalar quantity is A, mod B is also scalar B into sin theta into n cap. This is the actual definition. A cross B is equal to AB sin theta into n cap, and where theta is the angle between vector A and vector B, and n cap is the unit vector perpendicular to both vector A and vector B. Here A cross B is a vector which is perpendicular to both A and B. That is n cap and A cross B are parallel. Okay, A cross B is a vector which is perpendicular to both vector A and vector B. Our first property, cross product is not commutative. That is, A cross B is not equal to B cross A. Is an anti-commutative and rotation avoid the concept by heart. A cross B is not equal to B cross A but equal to minus B cross A. A cross B is not equal to B cross A but is equal to minus B cross A. Second is, if vector A and vector B are parallel, then A cross B is equal to 0. If vector A and vector B are parallel, then A cross B is equal to 0. That is, then angle between vector and vector B, theta is equal to 0, and therefore AB sin 0 is equal to 0, and therefore A cross B is equal to 0. If vector A and vector B are identical, similarly we get A cross B is equal to 0. If vector A and vector B are collinear, then also we get A cross B is equal to 0. If vector A and vector B are perpendicular, then A cross B is equal to mod A into mod B, mod A into mod B into n cap, mod A into mod B into n cap. N cap is a unit vector, no problem. Mod A into mod B into n cap. If vector A and vector B are perpendicular, then A cross B is equal to mod A into mod B into n cap, because theta becomes 90 degree and sin 90 is 1. Okay, sin 90 is equal to 1. Then unity vector perpendicular to vector A and vector B. A cross B is perpendicular to both vector A and vector B. Then what is unity vector perpendicular to vector A and vector B? A cross B is equal to if formula is A cross B is equal to AB into sin theta into n cap. On cross multiply this time we get answer A cross B is divided by AB into sin theta is equal to n cap. Here modulus of A cross B is equal to modulus of AB is again AB, sin theta is modulus value of sin theta, modulus of unit vector is also 1, that is AB sin theta, and therefore n cap is equal to A cross B divided by modulus of A cross B. This n cap is equal to A cross B divided by modulus of A cross B. N cap is equal to A cross B divided by modulus of A cross B. A unit vector perpendicular to both vector A and vector B is n cap is equal to A cross B divided by, you already know a unit vector in the direction of any vector, single vector, answer is that vector, vector A divided by mod A. A unit vector perpendicular to two vectors, formula is n cap is equal to A cross B divided by mod A cross B. There are two different formula. First is a vector in the direction of any vector, vector A, unit vector in the direction of vector A is answer is n cap is equal to A vector A divided by mod A. And unit vector perpendicular to two vectors, vector A and vector B, is defined as n cap is equal to, which is perpendicular to both A and B. N cap is equal to A cross B divided by mod A cross B. Okay, here the angle between vector A and vector B is sin of the angle between vector A and vector B യുടെ ഫോർമുല നമുക്ക് ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. പക്ഷേ ആസ് എ വെരി ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആയ ഒരു സെക്ഷൻ അല്ല, നമുക്ക് ഡിഫൈൻ ചെയ്യാം. സൈൻ തീറ്റ ഈസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു എ ക്രോസ് ബി ഡിവൈഡഡ് ബൈ എ ബി ഇൻറ്റു എൻ ക്യാപ്പ് വരും. മോഡൽ ദറ്റ് ഈസ് മോഡലസ് എ ബി ഇൻറ്റു എൻ ക്യാപ്പ്, ദറ്റ് ഈസ് മോഡ് എ ഇൻറ്റു മോഡ് ബി എൻ. into n cap. ഇത് നമുക്ക് സിംപ്ലിഫൈ ചെയ്ത് വെച്ച് ദാറ്റ് ഇസ് വി ഗെറ്റ് ആൻസർ മോഡലസ് ഓഫ് എ ക്രോസ് ബി നമുക്ക് മോഡ് എ ഇൻറ്റു മോഡ് ബി എടുക്കാം. മോഡലസ് യൂണിറ്റ് വെക്ടർ ഇസ് മോഡലസ് ഓഫ് സൈൻ തീറ്റ ആകും. ദാറ്റ് ഇസ് ഫോർ സൈൻ തീറ്റ ഇസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു ഫോർമുല ഇസ് എ ക്രോസ് ബി ഡിവൈഡഡ് ബൈ മോഡ് എ ഇൻറ്റു മോഡ് ബി ടേക്കിംഗ്. ഓക്കെ, യൂണിറ്റ് വെക്ടർ ഇസ് 1. But this formula is not very important section, because already if you want to find the angle between two vector, we use the formula cos theta is equal to A dot B divided by mod A into mod B. Then now we define area. A triangle, suppose ABC are the vertices. Two adjacent sides are vector A and vector B. If vector A and vector B are adjacent sides of a triangle, then area is equal to half into modulus of A cross B. Half into modulus of A cross B. If vector A and vector B are adjacent sides of a triangle, then area is equal to half into modulus of A cross B. Now in a parallelogram, if the adjacent sides are vector A and vector B, then area is equal to, area of the parallelogram is equal to double, the area of triangle double ആയി. കാരണം two triangle combine ചെയ്ത parallelogram form ചെയ്യുക, that is modulus of A cross B. In a parallelogram whose adjacent sides are vector A and vector B, then area is equal to modulus of A cross B. Also in a parallelogram whose diagonals are already given, First diagonal First diagonal is D1 and second diagonal is D2. Then area is equal to, area of the diagonal is equal to, formula is half into modulus of D1 cross D2. Half into modulus of D1 cross D2. So suppose vector A and vector B is given, two sides are given. First of all we find a diagonal, hence find its area. Then at that time vector D1 is equal to vector A plus vector B, and second diagonal vector D2 is equal to vector A minus vector B. Adjacent side will sum by first diagonal and adjacent side will difference the second diagonal D2. Then using this formula we get answer. Okay, area. Now If vector a comma vector I comma vector j comma vector k are the unit vector triads along x, y and z axis, then I cross I is equal to j cross j is equal to k cross k is equal to, answer becomes 0. Because you know I cross I mod I into sine of the angle between them is 0 and sine 0 is 0. But different when we take a different unit vector, we use a rotation. That is, if I cross j is equal to, answer is k, j cross k, answer is I, and k cross I, answer is j. And if in the anti-clockwise direction rotation, we get a negative value, that is I cross k, answer is minus j, k cross j, answer is I, and j cross I, we get answer minus k. Okay. I cross k, j cross k, and k cross I is equal to I. Using this concept, we find the formula for finding the cross product. That is, if vector A is equal to a1i plus a2j plus a3k, and vector B is equal to b1i plus b2j plus b3k, then a cross B is equal to, we find a cross B using the formula determinant I, j, k, a1, a2, a3, b1, b2, b3. Now expanding this determinant value, we get the cross product. Otherwise, it's very difficult to directly we find. Suppose a1, b1, I cross I 0, I cross j, on rotation we get answer k, then I cross k, we get answer minus j. Now substituting these values and expand. Now using the expansion, we get the direct cross product of these two vectors. So we use a simple technique. That a cross b, time by time cross product എടുക്കുന്ന ഒത്തിരി മിസ്റ്റേക്ക് വരാനുള്ള പോസിബിലിറ്റി ഉണ്ട്. സോ ഈ ഡിറ്റർമിനന്റ് എക്സ്പാൻഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നതും ഈ ഡയറക്റ്റ് നമ്മൾ ക്രോസ് പ്രൊഡക്റ്റ് സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നതും സെയിം ആൻസർ ആയിരിക്കും. ആൻഡ് therefore using this formula a cross b is equal to determinant I, j, k, a1, a2, a3, b1, b2, b3 formula, we get a cross product of two vector. Now we discuss some problems based on this result. Our first question. If vector A is equal to I minus 7j plus 7k, vector B is equal to 3i minus 2j plus 2k. Find a unit vector perpendicular to both vector A and vector B. Find a unit vector perpendicular to both vector A and vector B. You know unit vector perpendicular to both A and B, perpendicular to both vector A and vector, two vectors perpendicular to corresponding at the unit vector individual formula, and cap is equal to, formula A cross B divided by modulus of A cross B. First of all, we find A cross B is equal to, formula determinant I, j, k. Vector A coefficients are 1 minus 7, 7, 3 minus 2, 2. Is equal to I into minus 14 minus or minus plus 14 minus j into 2 minus 21 plus k into minus 2 plus 21 is equal to 0i. 2 minus 21 is minus 19 minus or minus plus 19j. 21 minus 2 is again 19k, and therefore A cross B is equal to, we get answer 19j plus 19k. Now we find the modulus of A cross B. Modulus is equal to square root of 19 square plus 19 square is equal to 19 into root 2. 2 times 19 square. 19 square root 12 is 90. And therefore n cap is equal to, answer is 0i plus 19j plus 19k divided by 19 root 2. We get the modulus value of this vector become, answer is 1, because it's a unit vector which is perpendicular to both vector and vector B. Now the second question. Find lambda and mu. Find lambda and mu if 2i plus 6j plus 27k cross I plus lambda j plus mu k. I plus lambda j plus mu k is equal to 0. Find the value of lambda and mu. Similar to the last question, we first of all we find the cross product, that is determinant I, j, k. First vector coefficients are 2, 6, 27. Second is 1 lambda mu is equal to 0. 0 means 0 I plus 0 j plus 0 k. Now we expand the determinant value, that is I into 6 mu minus 27 lambda minus j into 2 mu minus 27 plus k into 2 lambda minus 6 is equal to 0 I plus 0 j plus 0 k. Now here we equate I term, we get 6 mu minus 27 lambda is equal to 0. Then equating j term, equating j and k. Now equating j, here j coefficient is minus of 2 mu minus 27 is equal to 0, and k coefficient is 2 lambda minus 6 is equal to 0. Here that implies 2 mu is equal to 27. 0 minus 1 divided, that is mu is equal to 27 divided by 2. Similarly, 2 lambda is equal to 6, that implies lambda is equal to 6 by 2, answer is 3. That's all. It's a very simple question. Applying the concept of the cross product and using the formula, we get lambda and mu. Now discuss some extra questions. Our third question is, find the area of a parallelogram whose adjacent sides are vector A is equal to 3i plus j plus 4k. 3i plus j plus 4k. Vector B is equal to I minus j plus k. I minus j plus k. And the area of a parallelogram whose adjacent sides are vector A equal to 3i plus j plus 4k and vector B equal to I minus j plus k. You know the area for the parallelogram area is modulus of A cross B. First of all, we find A cross B is equal to determinant I, j, k. Here vector A coefficients are 3, 1, 4. B coefficients are 1 minus 1, 1 is equal to I into 1 plus 4 is 5 minus j into 3 minus 4 is minus 1 plus k into minus 3 minus 1 is minus 4 is equal to 5i plus j minus 4k. Then we find modulus of A cross B is equal to square root of 5 square is 25, 1 square is 1 and minus 4 square is 16. That's equal to root of 25 plus 1, 26 plus 10, 36 plus 6, root 42. And therefore the required area is equal to root 42 square unit. That's all. Next question. Find the area of a parallelogram whose diagonals are d1 is equal to vector d1 is equal to 2i minus j plus k, 2i minus j plus k, and diagonal second diagonal d2 is equal to 3i plus 4j plus minus k, 3i plus 4j minus k. And the area of a parallelogram whose diagonals are d1 equal to I minus j plus k and d2 equal to 4i plus 3j minus k. You know the area for the half into modulus of d1 cross d2. First of all, we find d1 cross d2 is equal to determinant ij k. Here d1 coefficient are 2 minus 1 1. Second d2 coefficient are 3 4 minus 1 equal to I into 1 minus 4 is minus 3 minus j into minus 2 minus 3 is minus 5 and last plus k into 8 plus 3. 8 plus 3 is 11. That is equal to minus 3i plus 5j plus 11k. Now, modulus of d1 cross d2 is equal to square root of 3 square 9, 25 plus 121 is equal to 130. 130 plus 25, 155. And therefore, the required area is equal to half into or root of 155 square unit. That's all. Now we will discuss some proof type question. I mean, prove that type questions. Prove that a minus b cross a plus b equal to 2 into a cross b. Prove that a minus b cross a plus b equal to 2 into a cross b. First you take LHS. A minus b cross a plus b is equal to, first you time by time cross here, that is a cross a, then plus a cross b minus b cross a minus b cross a and last minus b cross b. And first we discuss when two vectors are parallel, then cross product becomes 0 and identical. Also a cross b is equal to a cross a, b cross b are 0 because when two vectors are identical, you know, with the formula a cross a determined ijk, first, second row and third row are all same coefficient. When two rows are identical, then you know using the properties it is so determinant, the determinant value is also 0. So here a cross a is equal to 0 because when two vectors are parallel or identical, cross product becomes 0. Here a cross a equal to 0, a cross b, there is no change. You know, cross product is not commutative but is equal to minus b cross a, anti-commutative. A cross b is not equal to b cross a but equal to minus b cross a. A cross b is equal to minus b cross a. Now starting stage we discuss a cross b is not equal to b cross a but is equal to minus b cross a. This minus b cross a is equal to a cross b. Is also 0. That is a cross b plus a cross b, we get answer 2 into a cross b is equal to RHS. That's all. It's a very simple type question. Prove that type questions. Okay. Now prove that a cross b plus c, a cross b plus c plus b cross c plus a plus c cross a plus b is equal to 0. Prove that a cross b plus c plus b cross c plus a plus c cross a plus b is equal to 0. Also you take LHS, that is a cross b plus c plus b cross c plus a plus c cross a plus b is equal to, first of all cross multiply, you get a cross b plus a cross c plus b cross c plus b cross a plus c cross a plus c cross b is equal to a cross b, there is no change. A cross c also there is no change. B cross c is no change. Other three terms are, you know, b cross a cross b is not equal to b cross a, but b cross a A cross B is not equal to B cross A, but A cross is equal to, A cross B is equal to minus B cross A. And therefore, B cross A equal to minus A cross B. B cross A corresponds to minus A cross B. C cross A is equal to minus A cross C. And C cross B is also equal to minus B cross C. Here these terms cancel each other. And therefore, we get answer 0 is equal to RHS. That's all. Here apply the condition A cross B is not equal to B cross A, but equal to minus B cross A. Okay. Now we discuss one more question similar to, not similar, is applied with the concept of scalar vector product. Find the area of a triangle. It's also a very important question. Find the area of a triangle whose vertices are A 1 1 2, B 2 3 5 2 3 5, and C 1 5 5 1 5 5. We find area of a triangle whose three vertices are A 1 1 2, B 2 3 5, and C 1 5 5. Here A coordinate is 1 1 2, B coordinate is 2 3 5, C coordinate is 1 5 5. Actually, we form adjacent sides. You know the area formula, half into modulus A cross B. First of all, we form two adjacent sides. Suppose we take a vertex, consider A, B and AC. Otherwise, for B vertex we find B and BC. And for B vertex consider any vertex we consider adjacent side form. First of all, we find BA. Here, position vector of A is equal to I plus J plus 2k, because the coordinate are 1 and 2. Position vector of B is 2I plus 3J plus 5k, and position vector of C I plus 5J plus 5k. Now we find BA and BC. BA and BC. BA, vector BA is equal to position vector of A minus position vector of B is equal to, you know, position vector of A is I plus J plus 2k minus position vector of B is 2I plus 3J plus 5k is equal to I minus 2I minus I, J minus 3J minus 2J, 2k minus 5k minus 3k. Okay. Then we find BC, because here the triangle is the form, A, B, C. Here you take B as the vertex, consider the adjacent sides B and BC. First of all, we find BA, now we find BC. If you suppose A vertex, consider A, B and AC. What is BC? Position vector of C minus position vector of B. So how to find BC is already learned in our first video. What is position vector of C? I plus 5J plus 5k minus position vector of B. What is the position vector of B? 2I plus 3j plus 5k is equal to I minus 2I minus I, 5j minus 3j plus 2j, 5k minus 5k is 0k. Which is the first vector. Suppose you take vector A, which is second vector, vector B. Now we find the area. You know the formula is half into modulus of A cross B. Now what is A cross B? A cross B means BA cross BC is equal to determinant I, J, K. Here BA coefficients are minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. BC minus 1, 2, 0. Now we expand determinant value I into 0 minus minus 6 plus 6 minus j into 0 minus 3 plus k into minus 2 minus 2 is equal to 6i plus 3j minus 4k, and therefore modulus of a cross b is equal to square root of 36 plus 9 plus 16 is equal to 36 plus 10, 46 plus 6, 52, that is root 61, and therefore the required area is equal to half into root of 61 square unit. It's the second method for finding the area. First of all, directly നമുക്ക് triangle two adjacent sides directed two vectors ആയിരുന്നാൽ directly we find the modulus of a cross b, then half കൊണ്ട് multiply that. Here the three vertices are only, three vertices are given. Using the three vertices we form two adjacent vectors. ഏത് വെർട്ടെക്സ് ബേസിസ് ഫോം ചെയ്യും. ഇപ്പോൾ എ ബി എ സി കണ്ടുപിടിച്ചാലും സെയിം ഏരിയനെ ഫോം ചെയ്യും, സി ബി ആൻഡ് സി എ കണ്ടുപിടിച്ചാലും സെയിം ഏരിയനെ ഫോം ചെയ്യും. ദാറ്റ്സ് ഓൾ. ഇറ്റ്സ് ഓൾസോ വെരി ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. Now discuss some special problems or some miscellaneous questions on next video. That's all. Bye.